drug boat allegedly linked to the Trendy gang. President Trump confirmed that 11 members of the group were killed. Here's what we know.
In a major shift in Washington's campaign against drug smuggling, U.S. forces in the southern Caribbean sunk what officials say was a Venezuelan narco-terrorist boat. President Trump said the attack left 11 cartel members dead. Trump confirmed the operation Tuesday during a White House press briefing.
Over the last few minutes, literally shot out a boat, a drug-carrying boat, a lot of drugs in that boat. And you'll be seeing that and you'll be reading about that.
He later posted on Truth Social saying those killed belonged to Trendy, a U.S.-designated foreign terrorist group operating under Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro's control. Trump said the strike took place in international waters and no U.S. forces were harmed. Trump said the boat was part of a wider surge of narcotics flowing out of Venezuela.
We have a lot of drugs pouring into our country, coming in for a long time, and these came out of Venezuela and coming out very heavily from Venezuela. A lot of things are coming out of Venezuela. So.
The strike comes just weeks after Washington doubled its reward for Maduro's arrest to $50 million, accusing him of running an international narcotics network. The U.S. also deployed several warships to the waters near Venezuela. Maduro responded by mobilizing militias and vowing Venezuela will never yield to U.S. pressure. Secretary of State Marco Rubio commented after the strike, saying cartels destabilized not only the United States, but the entire Caribbean basin.
So the president's been very clear that he's going to use the full power of America and the full might of the United States to take on and eradicate these drug cartels, no matter where they're operating from and no matter how long they've been able to act with impunity. Those days are over.
Rubio emphasized that U.S. naval patrols will remain in the region for as long as traffickers use Caribbean routes. He's on a regional tour to reinforce the administration's policies. Rubio arrived in Mexico City Tuesday to meet with President Claudia Sheinbaum and Foreign Minister Ramon de la Fuente. They were set to discuss drug trafficking and illegal immigration. He's scheduled to travel to Quito, Ecuador, to continue discussions on regional security and migration issues.
Meanwhile, the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago voiced support for the U.S. strike. He said, quote, "I, along with most of the country, am happy that the U.S. naval deployment is having success in their mission." The Prime Minister added, quote, "The pain and suffering the cartels have inflicted on our nation is immense. I have no sympathy for traffickers." The Prime Minister said that restricting illegal guns, drugs, and human trafficking would decrease violence in the region. And a setback for the Trump administration's deportation